Hello, welcome to a brand new reading vlog. I'm starting this vlog very late. It's currently Tuesday, and I posted my last vlog late. I posted it yesterday, so we're a little behind, but hopefully this week we can get back on track. But I wanted to come in and start this vlog and update you on what I was reading. So when I talked to you my last vlog, I had just finished A House of Flame and Shadow. Yes, House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. Good book, gave it 4 stars, but I'm ready to move on, that's for sure. I really don't want to fall into a book slump after reading such a massive plot-driven book. So, and the book I'm going into is not at all easier, but it is something that's been on my shelf for quite a while. And I have put off reading this book because I heard it is extremely confusing. And so that does make me nervous, but it's I think it's like a mixture between sci-fi and fantasy. And the book that I'm physically reading, as I don't have the book jacket on because I have started it, is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I don't know how to say that properly. So it's Gideon the Ninth. I did start it. I'm only on chapter 4, so I'm only 46 pages into it. And it's definitely very confusing. I cannot tell you what this is about. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to tell you what this is about. I might have to read the dust jacket to see the description to see if I can kind of make sense of things. I'm like understanding like what's going on, but I just don't understand the world quite yet. And I definitely think it's going to take me some time. I know that there's lesbians in here. We love that. So that's going to be fun. That's pretty much all I know about it. And like I said, I think it's a sci-fi fantasy world. So, because from what I can tell, it's a different planet than Earth. So that's fun. That's exciting. So hopefully this is a good book. I do hope to finish it sometime this week. I don't know if it'll be in this vlog since it's kind of a shorter vlog with not as many days that I'm going to be recording. But I do hope to, actually, I don't know if I'm going to just be able to finish books. My Kindle read is A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, which is a Hunger Games book. And I am on part 3, so I'm like 3/4 of the way through it. I'm like 60% of the way through it. And it's strictly been a bedtime read because it's a good book. It's just I don't care about Cornelius Snow, and he's not redeemable in my eyes, and this book just kind of confirms the fact that he shouldn't be redeemable, and so it's fine. I'm reading it. I just want to read Sunrise on the Reaping, so that's the only reason I'm reading it. But it's just purely been like 2 chapters a night, so I don't know if I'm gonna get through it. I cannot guarantee I'm gonna get through a book. But this book, as you can see, it's not like super long. Like it would only take me time to read because it's kind of a confusing book. So, let me see. It's got 444 pages, so it's really not that thick of a book. It's something I can easily do. Hopefully I do finish it before Saturday, which is when I plan to post this vlog. But I don't know. I just can't guarantee it. I just want to get some sort of reading done. I am alone now for the next 2 weeks. I am also going camping this weekend. I'm leaving Friday. Actually, I never even thought about that. I don't know when this vlog is going to go up. It might go up later, like Monday or Sunday, because I don't think I'm going to be able to edit anything while I'm away. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Either it's going to be a really short vlog or a longer vlog. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I just don't look good right now. I've had kind of a rough day, but I needed to start this vlog. Otherwise it was never going to happen, and I don't want to fall out of the rhythm of vlogging and stuff like that again. So here we are. Here's what I'm reading. Hopefully I will update more than I have been the past few weeks, and hopefully we have another really good reading week. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and I will see you in the next update. Bye. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Oh, I turned on the wrong burner. I'm currently making my breakfast. I'm making some avocado toast, but I wanted to come on here and chat for a momento. I think I'm gonna film quite a bit the next day or two and get this up to scheduled to be a Friday. And then when I go camping, that's gonna be the start of next week's vlog. So that's kind of like the plan I think I have set. With that being said, I don't think I'm going to finish a book in this vlog, to be honest. I just don't think I have the time. I'm like in a slump, but not really. I definitely like have the want to read. Like I definitely like feel like reading, like I'm in the mood for sure. But I'm just like not, like I just am not in the mood to like binge read, I guess is the thing. Like I just want to take my time with the book. With the book that I'm reading right now, Gideon the Ninth. It's a good book. I'm finally starting to understand it a little bit, but it's definitely something that like I have to give my full attention to in order to really understand it. We're kind of getting into the plot. Finally, I'm like 100 pages in to Gideon the Ninth, and sorry, my cat decided to jump up and get some food. It's good, but like I said, it really does take like my full I don't know that word that I'm trying to say. It takes my undivided attention. Like usually when I read, I like to have like something on in the background, whether that be like a TV show or a YouTube video or something I like to have on in the background. And with Gideon the Ninth, I find that I really can't do that. I'm also finding it kind of difficult to read. My boyfriend left for work on Monday. Oh, and today's Thursday, by the way. So just so you know where we're at in the timeline of the days. He left on Monday, and I'm actually finding it harder to read now that he's gone, because like when he's home, like he's in his game room, like playing his video games, and like I would like to like sit with him and spend time with him. So what I'll do is I just sit in there and I'll binge read when he's home, because it's just, I don't know what it is, but I can read easier that way when he's home. So now that he's not home, I'm finding lots of excuses for myself to not like read, I guess you can say. I keep getting distracted doing other things, like cleaning the house, taking care of animals, which I mean, that's stuff I need to be doing anyways. I just pay extra attention and do a lot more normally when he's not home, because it's easier for me to focus. Don't know why that is. I think it's a universal thing. Like when my boyfriend's home, I don't get anything done around the house. I just sit and read. So I've been doing a lot more stuff that way. Like yesterday, I really deep cleaned the house. I didn't even film yesterday. I deep cleaned the house yesterday, and then yesterday afternoon I got hit with a really bad migraine. So because of this said migraine, I really didn't get a lot done. I tried reading, but my head just was like hurting really, really bad. So it made it really difficult to read yesterday. I did get, like I said, I'm on to page 100. I started on like 60 yesterday, and now I'm up to page 100. I gotta open this. Oh, that'll be fun to do with nails. Hopefully it's not that difficult. So, and I'm making right now avocado toast. I don't know if I said that. And I'm gonna make eggs to go on it as well. And I put a lot of stuff in my avocado toast. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I put like a lot of seasoning. I like flavor in my avocado. Don't get me wrong. I could definitely eat an avocado plain any day, but I definitely like a little bit of flavor, especially first thing in the morning. So it's kind of a process when I do this. I have this warming up right now. Oh, I didn't even put the toast down so I can toast it. That's wonderful. Okay, let's get started on making this egg though. But with that being said, I decided to come and film a little bit more today because I need to have like actual footage for this vlog. So I'm gonna try to do a lot of filming today and do a little bit tomorrow. but mostly get all the filming done today. So I'm going to do some reading today. Hopefully I get quite a bit of reading done today. That would be very nice. And then I'm going to go for a walk and stuff like that. So I'll bring you along when I do that kind of stuff. It'll be lots of fun. And hopefully it's not a super boring vlog for you guys. I know next week is going to be filled with a lot more stuff. Simply for the fact is I'm going to be camping. And I love like to film in nature and stuff. There's so many like pretty things to film. So next week's definitely going to be interesting. I know the last few vlogs, because my boyfriend has been home, I haven't really been filming. I usually just talk to him when he's home. So that's why it hasn't really been a lot. I'm still trying to figure out a balance there of like filming to reading while he's, just in general I am. So hopefully this vlog isn't too boring. I know the last few haven't been too exciting either, but here's to hoping that things get better. Sorry, I put my avocados on my toast. Let's see. Oh no, I broke the yolk. No, I hate it when I do that. That's fun. But I've been up since like 7:30. Usually I wake up at like 6:37, but I stayed up late last night, so I slept in a little bit today. But I've already had like my coffee. I've gotten dressed and stuff for the day. So I'm just making my breakfast. I'm probably going to make another cup of coffee to go with it. And then I'm going to go on my walk this morning, because in the mornings is when I feel the most productive. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And yeah, maybe do some cleaning today, do some laundry, and get some reading done, and just come with me along the way. And I haven't talked about books at all this entire clip. I haven't read any more of his Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Getting in the 9th, I'm finally starting to understand. I don't really have a full synopsis for you yet, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Once I have a better grasp of things, then I'll really talk about it. But it's definitely a sci-fi. Like, they're definitely go to different planets. They've already gone off planet to a different planet. So it's definitely, oh, I don't like it when my yolk breaks. So it's definitely a sci-fi. I'm definitely understanding it. From the sounds of it, it's like there's multiple houses, and I'm trying to figure out if like the multiple houses are like multiple planets that they're on, because they come from the 9th house, which makes sense because Gideon the 9th, and there's only 9 houses. And so I'm trying to figure that out. I think there is though, and I feel like the planet they're on, from my understanding, is like a peace zone, like where all the planets come to congregate and talk about things. And there's a competition going on to see like who, I don't really understand what the competition's for. Like I said, like I understand it, but there's still a lot of stuff where I'm like, I have no idea what this is. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I enjoy it. I am enjoying it. I need to take that back. I really am enjoying it. I liked our character Gideon a lot. She's been through a lot in life, and you kind of feel for her, but she like just takes everything in stride, and she's so crass, and she's so out there. I broke the yolk again. Like, she really is just herself, and I do really love that about our main character. Like, she just tells you how it is too, which I really appreciate. It's really nice to see that in a character. So, but I have been yapping for 10 minutes now, so that's lovely. So I'm gonna let you go, and hopefully the next time you see me is probably going to be when I go for my walk. So I will talk to you later, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye. beautiful people. I am back with another update. It is still the same day as when I last talked to you. I just have showered and am in a different location. Yeah, I've done stuff. I've done some reading. I just got out of the shower, obviously. My hair's wet. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I went on a nice little walk for like an hour today, which I got some clips of. It was very pretty, very nice. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. It was the perfect walk. It was exactly what I needed. I felt like so much better afterwards. I need to start taking walks more regularly because I think it would greatly improve my mental health. So definitely recommend a good hot girl walk if you're ever feeling down. So I did that, and then I came home and I didn't do too much. I made me some macaroni and cheese for lunch, had some veggies, and I've been reading mainly. I've been like reading, but I've also been just kind of like getting up in the middle and like doing stuff like feeding the fish and lizards and doing dishes and stuff like that in between like chapters and stuff. So I've been reading, but not a whole lot. I've made it up to chapter 14, page 153. So I did get at least 50 pages read today, and it's definitely finally starting to pick up. I think I was getting up and down so much and not really focusing on it so much because it was kind of really boring. Like, so pretty much with, I don't know exactly how to describe this premise, but I kind of got it right, I think earlier, where they are all meeting on this one planet and they're doing a competition, and the winner becomes this important person. I don't really know exactly like who the winner becomes, but it is this competition. And so you have a necromancer and you have your calavier. I don't know how to say it, but it's pretty much your bodyguard. So you have one necromancer and one bodyguard. And in this universe, I never described this. There's necromancers where they can raise the dead, and it's not in the conventional sense that you're used to seeing. It's in a way like they raise skeletons, and these skeletons are not like living, breathing human beings. Like they're just like animated objects that you can control. Like they don't have like feelings or anything. They're just like puppets that you can control. And so a lot of people, they just use them to help make their lives easier. And on this planet, they clearly have some very good necromancers because they are the servants. So they like serve the meals and stuff like that to the people. They clean up after everybody and stuff like that. So that's kind of, and we have all these necromancers from all the 9 houses, and each house is very peculiar in their own set of ways. 9th house, which is who we're following with Gideon, she is the bodyguard to the necromancer. So she's not a necromancer. I take a shot every time I say the word necromancer. She's not a necromancer. She is a bodyguard. So she like is very adept with swords and fighting, and she's very physical, and she really doesn't care about all the nitty-gritty stuff about it. Like she just takes things at face value. Like I really love this main character. Like she just does what she is gonna do, and she's very upfront with how she feels. And so pretty much they're all in this competition, and the competition, it's the rules aren't really black and white. It's not like they have trials to go through. They just kind of have to figure out, first of all, what it is the competition is, and they have to figure out what they're trying to do, and they have to do that all themselves. So it's really interesting in my opinion. And so we're finally getting to the point, because for like 4 or 5 chapters there, we were just following Gideon and her Harrow. I think Harrow is her name. Harrow something. I'm just going to call her Harrow for now. She was just doing what she needed to do by herself. Like she said, Gideon, go away, do literally anything else. They hate each other. They absolutely despise each other. This necromancer and Gideon hate each other, always have. And so when she gets there, she's like, okay, go literally do whatever, just don't talk to anybody and leave me the F alone. And so that's what Gideon does for like quite a few chapters, is she's just like wandering around this giant place she's never been before and just like exploring, and nothing happens. So it was really boring at first, but I think we finally got into a place in the story where she's gonna become a bit more involved in this. Harrow had a situation and she's realized that she might not be able to do this by herself. And Gideon sat her down and was like, hey, you're making me look really stupid because I'm supposed to be protecting you and you're doing stupid things that make me look bad because they could get you killed. And if you die, like, that's on me. And so she sits her down and she tells her this. And so Harrow is like, okay, I'll let you help me. Turns out Gideon actually has some information that would be very useful to the competition. And so now we're kind of intermingling, and I think we're going to get into a lot more action based now. And hopefully it starts to pick up. So I'm not super, I think I'm like 35% of the way through this according to my app that I was reading. And that was a really long-winded way to describe this book, but it's kind of what I understand. I haven't read the synopsis or anything on this book. I've gone in completely blind. And so what I told you is just kind of what I've been kind of able to figure out myself. And this is a whole new world to me. This is a whole new series for me, and any sort of new fantasy sci-fi world can be hard to grasp, especially if we're in the world of like high sci-fi and fantasy and stuff like that. So it's definitely really interesting. I think the world and the concept is really fun. The writing can be hard to follow sometimes because like she'll kind of go on these like rants in her writing, and it's really funny because Gideon doesn't care, and you kind of feel like Gideon too, because like they'll go, like someone will say this long-winded thing and you're like, I really don't care because I don't know what you said. And Gideon is the same way. She's like, I stopped listening like a while ago. So it's definitely interesting. My favorite parts to read and the easiest for me to grasp is the dialogue. So when we have dialogue between characters, I can really grasp what is happening. If we are in a whole chapter where she doesn't speak to anybody and she's just wandering around, like it tends to drag on, and it's not as interesting, and the writing style can just kind of drag, and it just gets kind of boring. So when there's dialogue and when there's things actually happening, like action actually going on, like it's a lot easier for me to grasp. So that's this book. That's what I'm reading. I really don't think I'm going to be able to finish this anytime soon. I had something else unexpected come up. I have to go out of town tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow evening I'm leaving to go camping. So I'm hoping to get this vlog edited today and maybe ready to post today, and just schedule it for Saturday, and then started a new vlog either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to come on here and kind of give you a bit of a synopsis on Gideon the Ninth and kind of let you know my understanding of it, and this is what I think it's about. I could be way off base too. I honestly have no idea. Anytime I've seen anybody talk about this book, it's just been like they're just confused, and I haven't really heard a full synopsis. But anyways, and I have not read any of my Kindle books, so I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to waste my breath on it. If I might do some more reading of that tonight, but I just mainly want to focus on Gideon right now. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That was the update that I have for you guys. I'm just going to chill the rest of the evening and watch some TV, chill with my animals, make some dinner. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner yet. I haven't really thought about it. And hopefully get some more of my book read. So this might be the last clip, this might not. If it is, then thank you for sticking around this long, and I'll see you in the next vlog. If there is another clip, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.